This is stage 5 of the UAE tour. We are in Dubai, in the Al Mamza Park. Smiling faces on the podium. Isaac Del Toro in the green points jersey. Yesterday's winner, Johnny Milan, and Antonio Tiberi, who is our race leader. This is today's course, stage 5, 166 kilometers in total. Just about 500 meters of elevation. We've got 2 intermediate sprints, and that's about it when it comes to obstacles on the road. It's the same finish as we did in 2025, when the stage was won by Tim Merlier ahead of Matteo Malucelli and Johnny Milan. And that means that today is most likely going to be a bunch kick yet again, but Sylvain Dillier in that black jersey for the intermediate sprint competition already at the front, ready for another day in the breakaway. And there he is. But with a remarkable mate, because this is Remco Evenepoel, a man you would not expect in an early break of a sprint stage. In the end, it's his teammate Gianni Moscon who finds himself a spot in the breakaway alongside Sylvain Dillier and Nick Sakowski. Fantastic flyby here for the riders and for us to enjoy. Unsurprising, the intermediate sprints went to Sylvain Dillier, the 35-year-old rider from Switzerland representing Alpecin Premitech. In blue and gold, it's Nick Sakowski, the 27-year-old from Canada, and Gianni Moscon, the Italian of Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. All points today went to this man, meaning that his total in that intermediate sprint competition is now 40. And the gap to his nearest rival is 24. We have 32 points still to go, which means that if Patrick Gamper wants to win it, he has to be in breakaways on both stages and win all the points that are on offer. 50 kilometers to go, a little drive-by, a little wave. Our three leaders, Moscon, Dillier and Sakowski, they never got more than a minute and a half as the peloton is rather relaxed. Hello, Josh Tarling. But as we get closer to the finish outside the university, Johnny Milan is explaining to Remco Evenepoel how to actually win a bike race in a sprint. A little bit of headwind here at 30 kilometers to go with our three leaders working well together. Gianni Moscon, Sylvain Dillier and Nick Sakowski. But then at 17 kilometers to go, we had a right turn, and that means there was the option to get a little bit of an echelon, but with wind speeds around 15 kilometers an hour, it was just not enough, despite the efforts there of UAE Team Emirates. That did mean that the gap to our leaders was quickly in half. One last attempt there by Nick Sakowski, one of the kindest riders you will find in the peloton. But it's just over 3 kilometers to go. It's over for our breakaway. Enough points for Sylvain Dillier and some camera time and some extra watts in training for Sakowski and Moscon ahead of the Classics campaign. That means we are preparing for another bunch kick. We have the sprint trains already gathered at the front. We've got 2 vital points in the finale. One right-hand turn at 1.2 kilometers from the line, and that is here with Max Walscheid attacking that corner in first place. And we can hear the sound of somebody crashing, and that is yesterday's number 3, Matteo Milan. Max Walscheid, fantastic job. Same goes for XDS Astana for Matteo Malucelli. We find Welsford there. Ethan Vernon, of course. Mats Mikkels is the man in 3rd position. And we also have Johnny Milan, of course, trying to get to the front. Now onto the wheel of Ethan Vernon to the front, finding that gap on the left-hand side. Bobbing head, absolute crazy watts. Yesterday, over 1,800. And he does it again. Johnny Milan wins the stage ahead of Ellen Blikker, Juno X Mobility, and Matteo Malucelli. Thanking Max Walscheid there for his good work at the front of the bunch, but yet again that went for the entire Lidl track team. Good sprint by Johnny Milan, good sprint as well on his wheel by Blikker. In the top 5 we also find Meskec, Skerl, but undeniably the fastest on the day yet again is Johnny Milan. Milan, Blikker, Malucelli, Meskec, Skerl, Vernon, Stefan de Schuiterdeur, Axel Huns, Mats Mikkels and Niccolò Parisini. Another trip to the podium for Big Johnny and another trophy there and the medal. He also gets the green jersey, the points jersey. No changes in the general classification. Still 21 seconds between Antonio Tiberi and Isaac Del Toro. Tejada, Van Eetveld and Plapp also in the top 5 ahead of the second mountaintop finish on Saturday. It brings us to a race favourite to Jebel Havid, where Alejandro Valverde won in the past, Adam Yates twice, Tadej Pogacar 3 times, and 2 years ago the win was for Leonard Van Eetveld. It's a climb bringing us to 1,036 metres. The climb itself just under 11 kilometres, 6.6% average. And with a flat run-in towards Jebel Havid, it will be a fantastic stage to watch that will decide the general classification. It was a lovely day for Jonathan Milan yet again, but tomorrow it's all for the GC guys.